Hey there, welcome back to my channel, Mess with Michelle. If you're returning, welcome back, and if you're new, welcome. My name is Michelle, and today's video is getting kicked off in my upstairs ensuite bathroom because this space needs a lot of TLC and a good deep clean. You're gonna see exactly how dusty this space is. So if you wanna see the full transformation, stick around, and if you haven't already done so, I definitely would love for you to consider hitting that subscribe button because I wanna take you on my messy journey. So let's jump in and let's get cleaning. This bathroom, as you saw in the intro, is in desperate need of a good deep cleaning. The dust was just out of control. I've been putting this cleaning off for a little bit too long, and you can see that all the dust and hair really collected all over the floor, and it's a really thick layer. So when you can actually write in the dust, you know that this is definitely well overdue. But when I clean my bathroom, I always like to start with my countertops, clean my sinks off, clean off my mirror, and kind of work my way down to the floor, so this way it's the last thing that I pretty much clean inside the bathroom. So I'm just going in with some CLR, just cleaning out my sinks and just giving them a really good scrub down with a microfiber cloth. I'm going in now with a disinfecting wipe just to wipe down the countertops, and I recently started using it in the bathroom, and I like using them on my toilet area, but I thought since it's been a little bit of time since I've cleaned this countertop, it's just good to go in with a disinfecting wipe just to add an extra layer of cleaning on this area. And I actually really like using these disinfecting wipes, especially for the toilet. You don't see me cleaning the toilet in this video, but I definitely did it behind the scenes. It's not something I really like to share too often, but they're great for the toilet, cleaning off the areas and making sure that you're taking away any bacteria that could be lingering around those areas. So here's a shot of a close-up of the dust in my bathroom, and when you can spell your initial on the scale in the dust, you know it's definitely well overdue. There's hair, there's fluffs, and it just out of control in this area. I think a lot of the dust also is because of the toilet paper that's around this space, but also that I haven't really been keeping up with the cleaning in this bathroom. So you can see there's a lot of dust, and I can just wipe my finger over this tiled area even around the bathtub, and there's going to be a nice little thick layer of dust on my fingers. And if you can look closely, you can actually see the outline where the basket was sitting, as well as my vase of where the dust didn't collect. So I can't wait to get down to the nitty-gritty and get rid of all this dust, and this way it can be a distant memory. So I used this cleaning dusting glove, and it was just so amazing because I just wiped it over a couple times and it collected the dust so well, and it's made of microfiber. I can tell you that in between cleaning, I definitely had to shake this glove out a few times. To clean out my bathtub, I'm just using my Dyson to suck up any hair or dust or debris. I hardly ever or never use my bathtub, so it doesn't really need that really deep cleaning because I can't remember the last time I actually used it. So it just accumulates a lot of hair and dust, so just simple enough to use my Dyson and just wipe around the faucets and the perimeter of the bathtub with a cloth to make it nice and clean. So this is the area around my toilet, and I don't know what it is, but every single time I clean my bathroom, even if it's on a weekly basis, it always seems like the toilet has the most dust and debris stuck behind it. So I wanted to make sure I did a thorough cleaning, so I just went in with my Dyson, vacuuming up any dust. Then I'm going in with my disinfecting wipe and just wiping around the perimeter of the toilet, as well as collecting any dust around the area.
And I said, see it in your mind, trust that, have what
So once again, I'm just using a disinfecting cloth just to wipe off the baseboard, just to loosen up any of the dust that got stuck on there. And it's been quite some time, so I thought I'd just do a good thorough cleaning of the baseboards and just take all that extra dust off. I don't know what it is about baseboards, but they are always dust collectors. And I've heard that there's a hack. You can take a bounce sheet and rub it along your baseboard, so this way the dust isn't attracted to the baseboard as often. So I definitely have to try that in the bathroom area one day. So now that the floor is nice and clean, I'm going to another dreaded area that I hate cleaning, which is on my top 5 list of areas I don't like to clean, and that's my stand-up shower in my master bathroom. I just don't enjoy doing it. It's so awkward. So I bought this Hommit cordless scrubber for my shower, and I thought I was going to love it because you just have to place it on the tiles. There's different heads, so there's a flat head, there's one for corners, and then one that looks like a dome to get into the tiles, nooks and crannies. I do enjoy using it on the bottom of my shower because it does really get a lot of scrubbing power and it does remove a lot of dirt, but I just find that it's not really handy to use on the glass because I always find that you have to use a microfiber cloth to actually wet the glass in order to have the scrubber glide over the area nice and smoothly. So I kind of go back and forth with different shower heads and just scrub the bottom, got into the nooks and crannies, and just cleaned off the tile area. But you're going to see a little bit later that I just kind of give up after I do a good scrub down with the Hommit and just use a microfiber cloth to finish off cleaning the glass area and just wipe down any suds from the CLR off the shower tile. When it comes to recommending the Hommit shower scrubber, I'm kind of still on the fence. I'm not sure if I absolutely love it or just like it. I appreciate the fact that it can definitely scrub off any dirt that's in the shower, but I find that sometimes, as I mentioned, it's a bit awkward to use in a shower stall. Like maybe if you have a bigger shower, it's easier to maneuver around. But overall, I think I spent a little bit too much on this tool. I had higher expectations that it would really save me from having to use a microfiber cloth and just cleaning it the way I'm doing it here. But I have it now, so I'll try to use it to my advantage, but maybe I'll try to find another use for it. I'm thinking of trying to use it on my tiles in my kitchen just to try to clean those grout lines since I won't have to bend over, and it's a larger head, so this way maybe I'll have more scrubbing power to clean more of the grout easier. So I just went in with my upright Dyson. I just vacuumed up any excess dust that could be on the floor that I missed, and I'm using my Dirt Devil Versa Steam just to steam the floors. And I think this is a great idea for the bathrooms because it's hot steam. It can clean up to 99% bacteria on the floor, and it's just a nice thing to have and nice and fresh to make sure that those floors are nice and clean since they were in quite the dusty and dirty state. Now I don't have any nice hand towels, so I'm just going to throw up a bath towel here just to have something available so we can dry our hands, but definitely have to look into getting new hand towels for this bathroom. So every single time I complete cleaning this bathroom, I feel like $1,000,000. I know it's nice and tidy, it's sparkling, and I really hope I can keep up with the cleaning on a more regular basis so this way it doesn't get as crazy, hairy, and dusty as it previously was. And now you can see this corner, which was full of dust, is nice and tidy, and all that hair and dust is now no longer there and a distant memory. Now that the bathroom is nice and clean in my master bedroom, I'm just going to go ahead and change the sheets on my bed as well as make it, and then just clean around and dust the furniture in my room. And if you watched any of my cleaning videos before, I definitely do not make my bed on a regular basis, so this is definitely a nice little treat. I've always been this way. I never find a priority to make my bed, and I just do the bare minimum, just throw the blankets on, throw on some pillows, and then I am done. So here's a final shot of my bedroom, nice and clean. The bed is actually made and everything is dusted, and I just have peace of mind knowing that the bedroom's clean as well as the bathroom. I'm moving on to my upstairs TV room, or I like to call it my she cave, and that was just a shot of my TV stand without my light on that I film with, and I flicked it on, and just flicking on that big light really illuminates all that dust that's on my TV stand. So you can see all the dust that's lingering in the shadows. It doesn't look too bad when the lights are off, but the full lights makes it look like a complete disaster. So I'm just going in with my dusting glove and just making sure I dust off all the levels of my TV stand and getting rid of as much dust as I possibly can.
When I think about you.
I've mentioned in other videos that I like to clean my house in sections, so it's very rare for me to do a full house clean with me. But I always seem to focus my time on the downstairs area where the kitchen is, living room, because that's where we spend most of our time. And I always find that the upstairs gets put on the back burner just because it's just myself and Bobby that come up here. And I do like tidy ups around the house, but sometimes I do let it slip that the clean doesn't get done as regularly. So I do have to work on cleaning this more regularly, more frequently, so this way I don't have to do such a deep clean. So here's a final shot of the TV stand now that everything is dusted, and it looks fantastic. I'm in my guest bathroom upstairs, and I just recently did a modern bathroom makeover, and I'll link a card up above if you missed that video. I absolutely love the way it turned out. You can tell I used a lot of black accents in this space, and they look beautiful, but they are definitely major dust collectors and they do not hide the dust. So if you are planning on doing a makeover and using a lot of black accents, just be aware that you will have to make sure that you're on the ball and making sure that you're dusting on a frequent basis. So I kind of slacked once again in this space, and I really had to do a good dusting. I really don't use this washroom very often, so I just did a good dusting, vacuumed the floor, and just dusted all the areas. This way it was nice and fresh, and here is a final look, and it looks great and a lot less dust in this area. Now I'm moving on to my upstairs hallway, and you can see I've changed. This is actually the following day. I was planning on cleaning this space the day before, but I just kind of lost steam, so I just held off, and I decided to clean it today when I have more energy. But this is the hallway. I have a small table and just a few home accents on top of it, and it's such a pain to actually move this table, so I just kind of vacuumed around it, and you can tell that where the table was underneath there is an overload of dust. I can once again pick it up, use my finger in drawing in it. So I thought it was well overdue to remove this table and get down to the nitty gritty and just suck up any dust and debris. And you can see that there is major dust under this table. So I'm just going in with my smaller handheld Dyson just to suck up any large debris. And then I'm just going in now with my upright Dyson to clean the rest of the hallway. And I'm just using Bruce hardwood spray and for laminate just to brighten up the space and clean the hardwood floors, and just using a Swiffer wet pad just to spread it around and clean on my hardwood floors. I really hope you enjoyed today's extreme dusting clean with me, because I knew that my house needed this upstairs, and I just have peace of mind knowing that everything is nice and clean and dust free. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video when I upload next Sunday.